What's going on, y'all? It's your man Stephen Bardo coming back at you. I had to jump on because got an announcement that just came down. Hunter Dickinson transfers to Kansas. Um, if you were following this conversation, I think my man Robbie Hummel was kind of saying that it was a no-brainer that out of the places that Hunter was thinking about going, that Kansas was the best destination. And so Hunter Dickinson will be in the Big 12 with the Kansas Jayhawks this season coming up. And it's a great fit because when you look at what Bill Self likes to do, he loves post play. If you guys really go back years ago when Bill Self was the head coach at Illinois, he loved that high-low tandem. You'd see Robert Archibald in there, Marcus Griffin. So it's a great fit. It's a great fit for Hunter Dickinson. It's a great pickup for Kansas because Kansas, in my opinion, could very well be preseason number one now with Dickinson coming into the fold. They've already done very well in the transfer portal. They've gotten, you've got Arterio Morris, who is a transfer from Texas, a very talented guard that was came off the bench for the Longhorns just because they were loaded with upperclassmen backcourt players. But Arterio Morris is someone that Bill Self recruited out of high school, and is very, very talented, really good scorer, had a really good game in the second round for Texas in the NCAA tournament this year. And then Towson transfer Nicholas Timberlake can really shoot the basketball. Average 17 points a game. I believe he's over 40% from the three-point line. So congratulations to Hunter Dickinson. I just wanted to come on here real quickly and give the big fella some love. He's brought a lot of coverage for us in the media. He's ticked off a few fan bases. And he's his own man. He's I've gotten to know him a little bit. He's a thoughtful young man, smart young man, and he's making the most out of this college experience because I think Hunter understands that his game does not really translate to the NBA level. And so he's going to maximize the college game. Now I could be wrong. Somebody may take a chance on him at the next level. But I think that what he's doing in terms of taking his time, maximizing his NIL opportunities, which he was able to do at Michigan, he'll continue to do at Kansas. He had Villanova and Kentucky were very interested in his services. He visited Georgetown. He thought about Maryland. But I think this is a great get for Bill Self and Kansas. And I think Hunter Dickinson will do quite well and taking advantage of this opportunity. So remember now, I'm going to throw this up here again. DeJuan Harris, believe it or not, is coming back for another year. He was a redshirt junior last year. Guy seems like he's been in college basketball for about 10 years. So you've got a veteran point guard. You've got a very athletic two guard coming in from Texas. You've got another wing player in Nicholas Timberlake who can space the floor. You've got KJ Adams, who's a small ball center. That can play opposite of Hunter Dickinson. Let me pull up. Where's Kansas's roster? Zuby Ejiofor, who was a freshman last year, is 6'9", can rim run. Ernest Uday Jr. was a freshman last year at 6'11". He can rim run. So even though Kansas loses Kevin McCullough Jr. and Jalen Wilson and Grady Dick, Joseph Yusufu transferred out west somewhere. I can't remember exactly where he went. But so there's some turnover on the Kansas roster, but boy, do they look good. I mean, when you've got that kind of point guard in DeJuan Harris and you get Arterio Morris, you've got an athletic two guard, Nicholas Timberlake, space the floor, and then you've got KJ Adams and Hunter Dickinson up front. With bigs, with depth up front, Kansas is going to be rough. So just want to come on here really quickly and Happy Thursday to you as well. Just want to come here quickly and give you guys an update. I told you that whenever something happens, I was going to jump on here and give you guys a shout and let you guys know what's happening when I hear about it. So it was just announced a few minutes ago that Hunter Dickinson is going to Kansas. Hey, Stephen, good morning, sir. You know what, Michael? I hope Zach Edey comes back for selfish reasons because I love to cover the young man. I love what he means to Purdue, the Big Ten, in college basketball. But I did read something a few weeks ago from an NBA scout that was intrigued by his skill set and size, obviously. So I don't know. I hope he comes back. I'm not sure, but we'll see. We'll see. May the fourth be with you. What's up, Benji Burke? Good to see you, my man. This is Trey Burke's father. Has been a supporter of Bardo's Breakdown. I really appreciate you, Benji. I hope Trey's doing well. Thank you. I wanted to come to you guys as soon as I found out. You know, Hunter made a nice post on Instagram last night thanking Michigan. It was very, very classy. And he didn't make the decision last night, but he was saying thank you to the Michigan fans and what those 3 years meant to him. So I thought that was a very, very classy move. Letting the Michigan fans, not keeping them in suspense overnight that he may come back to Michigan. I thought that was very, very classy. And although he said some things that have ruffled some feathers, you know, maybe he stepped out on a limb a few times and done some things that maybe when he gets a little bit older, he may regret. I don't know. He may not. But I thought it was a classy move. So big ups to Hunter. I'm very happy for the young man. I know what Bill Self brings in terms of coaching, in terms of Self's ability to have deep relationships with his players. And Hunter Dickinson has the kind of swag and toughness and mentality that Bill Self loves. So, you know what, Michael, I will probably come back on Monday, but, you know, I'm just trying to drop these things when they happen. And Hunter Dickinson was the #1 target in the transfer portal. So I wanted to come on when I heard about it and give you guys the update. So we won't be long here today because there's not a whole lot more to talk about outside of Hunter. But again, I just wanted to come on and share that Hunter Dickinson will be transferring to Kansas. Make sure you stay tuned to Bardo's Breakdown for all the news and notes around Big Ten basketball. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Let me see if there's anything else. What's up, Lex Anderson? Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. And so the news of the day, Hunter Dickinson of Michigan transfers to Kansas. And so if Kansas is not the #1 preseason team in the country, I don't know who will be. Okay. You guys have a great Thursday, and make sure you check back with Bardo's Breakdown for updates and breaking news like this. Until next time, holla, y'all.